Faye wishes he could stop. Magicians might have forced you to do this, but you can still fight it. You have your own soul, Faye. I dropped to my knees, turning on the waterworks. Faye, you don't deserve this fate. I swear I'll take care of you. Faye loved Dougal very much. I'm going to walk over to you, Faye. Now, don't go anywhere. Just stay calm. Faye will try. Faye, I'm so scared. Am I going to be betrayed in the last minute? I inch closer to Faye and take out my alchemy kit. I don't plan to do a real procedure, of course, just to make it look like I'm tapping into Faye's soul. Whoops, I think my hand slipped. A spark of energy from the catalyst manages to make its way from the kit into Faye, as the alchemists react with gasps and amazement. Unbelievable! He's actually stopping Faye simply by using his alchemy kit. Dougal, can you truly succeed? I fucking can. Don't let me down, boy. I trained you for this. Almost done. Suddenly I hear a loud grinning noise from somewhere inside Faye. Energy crackles from my alchemy kit, sending the tiles flying. Oh crap! You shorted out the control system, stupid... why isn't it? Wait, I didn't actually mean to send energy into there. Find a way to shut it down. I'm trying! It's going haywire! I got it! Uh-oh. I find myself staring dumbfoundedly at Lamia, who is shocked beyond words. The other alchemists let out strange, stifled noises as they watched the steam rise from their motionless and rather comely body. What? You... This is always going to happen. It was never going to be that easy. Inside Faye... There's a wee girl! Dougal, I think there's been a terrible mistake. We must investigate this at once. Lamia, panicking, tries to hide her face as Zoltan attempts to pry off the lid of Faye. Just stay calm. We'll free you from this thing and get to the bottom of... You know what? I was going to use this attack on you, but I think I found a better use for it. Shield yourself! I barely have time to react, grabbing an Etherian vial and throwing up a wall of water, energy to cushion the blow. I feel the force of an Etherian shockwave impact my shield and send me flying backwards onto the ground, doing a number of... on my alchemy kit. That probably means no more alchemy puzzles, right? Right? Please. It must be a low-power shockwave, just like the one 3 years ago that caused me to lose my memory. I shudder to think what it would have done to me if I'd been hit by its full force from point-blank range. The other alchemists land beside me, seemingly knocked unconscious. The crowd reacts with gasps of surprise and shock. Though I've managed to avoid being knocked out, I decide to fake it, hoping Lamia has a plan. I can hear Faye slowly getting to his feet, walking over to me and shaking my motionless body. Dougal, why doesn't my master wake up? He shakes me harder, whimpering. Faye doesn't want master to go away. Please, Dougal, don't go away. Faye doesn't want another master. Even Torrance silently reaches up to wipe a lone tear from his eye. There's an utter silence in the square as Faye rocks me back and forth. Dougal, you were a worthy foe and a true warrior. I almost can't believe it. Torrance actually complimented me. Sometimes the impossible does happen. Figuring it's time to end the sad scene, I open my eyes, slowly moaning and rolling over. The crowd breaks into a deafening cheer. Oh god, it's like the Pokemon movies. Oh no! You've died and... Oh, you're fine, it's okay. See, that wasn't so bad. The guards rush over, pulling me to my feet. Others keep their distance, a bit fearful of my supposed power. Do you think the other alchemists are okay? They'll be fine. Look, they're getting up already. The three alchemists moan and groan as they stumble to their feet. The effect of the shockwave seemed to have been rather temporary indeed. So, I suppose this means there was no Philosopher's Stone after all. Funny, my mind seems to be drawing a blank. Me too, I can't seem to remember what the inside of Faye looked like. Not that it matters, I'm sick and tired of those clockwork contraptions anyway. Well, never mind, all that matters is that Dougal managed to fix it. Faye, it looks like it's your lucky day. Faye looks anything but lucky. He seems to be stumbling around like he's close to blowing a gasket. Cooling system broke. Isaac flutters up to my shoulder, a sense of urgency in his voice. Oh, Isaac, where have you been? You almost ruined everything with your ineptitude. If they found out about Faye, everything would have been a waste. What do we do now? Faye doesn't look too good. We have to get back to the tower on the double. Guys, I'm going to the tower with Faye, alright? What are you planning, Dougal? Why are you off in such a hurry? Well, Faye must be traumatized from the experience, and he probably needs a break, right, Faye? Faye? Faye stumbles on to me, steam coming from various cracks in his metal shell. Could you idiots just shut up for once? I'm leaving. Did Faye just tell me to shut up? Probably not the first time that's happened. Zoltan, come on. Perk up, lad. I think you just misheard it. No, I'm pretty sure he said, gotta go, see ya. Well, that's fine, right? I chase after Faye, who seems to have disappeared from sight. I could go to the tower, but I feel like perhaps I should give Lamia some time alone to cool down. Suddenly, I see a figure looming over me from behind. The clank of armour and its large bulking made me suspect who it is before I'm even able to turn around. Dougal, where do you think you're going? I saw what happened back there, and... You did? I swear, I don't even know her. I'm innocent. Her? Who are you talking about? I just wanted to say that you deserve a special commendation for your efforts. Whew. Oh, that's a relief. I'm glad no one else saw what happened, or I would be in some deep trouble. I know you'll probably be leaving soon, but you are free to come to the barracks anytime. After all, you saved the town from the threat of the monster. I think I'll pass on that one for now. This whole thing has me tired out. I'm just planning to go back to the inn for an afternoon nap. Of course, do not let me disturb you. I walk down the street, headed towards the inn. However, I run into someone who looks more than a little flustered. How do you do, Diggle? Say, do you happen to know anything about what just transpired in the town square? Actually, I am the one who saved the town from the monster. You... What? Look, there was an evil alchemist named Magistus who wanted to test out his new weapon, Faye, but I managed to stop him using my alchemic powers. Evil alchemist? Yeah, don't worry, Faye won't be showing up here anymore. I'm his new master. Whoa. His new master? That idiot! What did I do? I told her to deal with you, not pander to your whims. She wasn't even supposed to show herself. What did I guys tell you? Fucking, like, back in part, like, 4 or 5, all religion people are evil. That's the point of religion in video games. It is there to be evil and quell the wants and desires of others. That's what it's there for, and I am right. Bam! 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 I do a little dance, but I don't have a camera. I'm sorry. Well, I do, but not a webcam. I'm sorry, I don't quite follow. This can't be happening. I can't believe this is happening! No matter, I have more important things to worry about than the psychotic escapee. If you want it done right, do it yourself. And wait, how do you... Well, that was certainly unexpected. No, it's not. No, it's not. Fucking saw this the whole time coming. You don't think that Heather could be... If she was another agent, she's long gone now. I'd say Lamia has a bit more explaining to do. She was talking about Lamia as if Lamia was her subordinate. That's probably because she is. Something about a top agent story doesn't pan out. After all, who would stick a top agent inside a metal suit? Now, I'm going to be honest here. She did let on several times that she wasn't a top agent, and that she has somewhat exaggerated her position, but we don't appear to have heard that. And that's to say nothing of her questionable skill at, well, spying. She did make you do the dirty work. Then that means the monster is still real. Yes, the one. You'd better watch your back, Dougal. I have a feeling this isn't over yet. Even so, I think I need a rest before going to talk to Lamia. All this sneaking around has worn me out. Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's head to the inn on the double. That's right. After finding out that something's terribly wrong, as opposed to going to investigate it, we're going to sleep. Yeah, because nothing's wrong with that idea. Dougal, I didn't think you'd be showing up here again. I just need a rest is all. Of course, anything for the saviour of our town. Saviour, right. I clamber upstairs, getting undressed and plopping headfirst into my bed. It looks like there's still more than meets the eye to this monster scenario. Who is Lamia really? All this time, I assume she was the only agent in Icebound, but there may still be others. And who is that mysterious Unbound who's lurking around? Probably Maya. Any guess? I've said. Could they have the answers I seek? Oh, come on, what is this? An American thing as they end an episode. And who is the mysterious Unbound who's lurking around? Could they have the answers I seek? See it all next time on Dragon Ball Icebound. Like, come on, that's what it is. Perhaps I could get some insight into what happened last night. The other alchemists are now the least of my problems. Oh, scary voice in my head coming. Oh no, dreams even. Impressive. In 1,000 years I have not felt such pain. What is the matter? Is the power of your consort not serving you well? As the so-called scion of humankind, I would have thought you stronger. Why have you not killed me yet? I am the last one here. Hurry and get over it with. You are hiding something. I will find my answer, or I will destroy your ships one by one until I do. Whatever it is, it must be on one of them. You will do nothing of the... Ah! Something is wrong. As an alchemist, you know the pain I am capable of inflicting upon those who would sin against the Almighty. Insane or not, you cannot change your fate. Tell me and I may consider sparing your immortal soul. Live! I am already dead. My purpose is complete, to ensure that as the Azoth is never used. What? Do you truly believe such a pitiful device would even hinder me? What makes you think this is a weapon? Oh, you would not dare! Are they all vampires? That's an annoying sound. But are they all vampires? It's just they see the sun, etc. Quick thing, now that I remember it, out of Twilight, and come on, I've seen the age group of the people who watch this channel. You've watched it. What does... You know when they go into the sun, their skin sparkles. What does that actually add? Does that add anything at all? Because I seem to remember it popping up once in the first film. And granted, I've only ever seen the first hour and a half of the first film, but does it add anything, or is it a gimmick? Oh well. So here I am, back in the tower on my last day in Icebound. Lamia has gone upstairs with Isaac to pack her things so that she can ship out on her airship, traversing the friendly skies back to the Empire. It's not that easy. I'm still a little shaken from what feels like a nightmarish nap. I had to take a look around to make sure everything was still here. Thankfully, nothing is missing. But as Lamia rummages around upstairs, I can't help but feel like something was left out. Not about the false clockwork Fae, but regarding the familiar masquerading as the monster. The real Sabercat stalking the night. To control a familiar like that would require a powerful alchemist. One more skilled than any we have encountered. Imperial soldiers hunt down the inbound all the time. But whoever was behind this was no rank-and-file grunt. Just as I finish my thought, I hear Lamia descending on the tower elevator. She walks towards me, confused at my inaction. Isaac flutters from her shoulder, back over to mine, and grunt as his bulk settles on my shoulders. Hello. I just had an absolutely smashing time, mainly influenced by my proximity to such a fetching young lass. Isaac, I don't have time for this. I suppose all good things must come to an end. Diggle, what are you just standing there for? Don't think that just because you see me in private we have a relationship. I have a service's honour to uphold, you know. Lamia, I have to ask you something. Who does the monster belong to? Pardon? Whose familiar is it? The monster, I mean. As I said, Dougal, that remains classified information. Suffice to say, they are one of my contacts. It's not over yet. Just when you think the game ends, it goes on for a little longer. It's not over yet. I wonder, could it be Heather? What? How did you... I mean, of course not! Is there something you haven't told me about this smuggler? Even as an Unbound, it was difficult to fight that thing. Why would the Empire send someone with such power to stop a simple criminal thug? Now that you mention it, that is strange. Hashtag top spy. What? You don't know? There are different levels of classified information, you know. An alchemist that powerful would surely be a tier 1 operative. If she's tier 1, then what are you? Tier Omega, of course. Why are you looking at me like that? I don't know, Lamia, you tell me. Dougal, you were hiding it all this time, weren't you? You're not even a real spy. I'm sorry, I suppose you deserve to know who I really am. Actually, I was rather recently inducted into the service. You're tier 3. Actually, I'm not in a tier at all. I was recently demoted after I failed my last mission. Now I'm just a data analyst and assistant. I was placed inside Faye so I wouldn't muck things up. A lot of good that did. You have to be kidding. I grew up in a stuffy family and always wanted to join the organisation and live a life of adventure. After completing my studies at the academy, I jumped at the chance, but it turns out I'm not very much of a spy in practice. I should have stuck to the theoretical research. So you don't even know the service's real plans here? I was told that there was a smuggler. If there was anything else, I would not be the one to ask. I don't know if I can trust you now. After all that, and this is the straw that broke the camel's back. I'll bet you still don't want to tell the truth to a goddess damned unbound, do you? I thought we were a team, but I guess all you spies know how to do is stab people in the back. Oh, come on, at this point it was hardly a surprise, was it? It wasn't in the back. We were bending over, waiting to be... Yeah, I can't say that.